Hey everybody, Raven here. Today I want to show you a really cool set of air quarters that were sent in to me by a really nice gentleman that is a subscriber and supporter of the Nest. His name, you might know him, Bill Driscoll. Really cool guy. He said he saw in one of my Aircoin videos that he noticed I didn't have much in the way of air quarters, so he thought he would send me a few, and matter of fact, he sent me 8, which is very nice of him. I want to say a big shout out and thank you to Bill for doing that. That is very thoughtful and very kind. We're going to go and look under the invisible scope and see what is going on with these. The first one is a 2018 die chip on the wing, which is pretty cool. Let's see here if I can see it. And I see it right there in the corner of the wing by the tail, ladies and gentlemen. Very cool 2018 Washington quarter. And, I'm very appreciative when people do thoughtful things like this. Send in stuff to me that, they put a lot of thought into it like he did. This next one is a 2019. It says it has snow on the bell. So let's see and look what he's talking about there. And yeah, I kind of see it right there to the side, a little bit of extra on the bell of the mission. This is a San Antonio mission quarter. Very neat. I'll flip it over and show you the obverse. And this scope is very cool. It shows very high detail. This next one is the spitting horse sent by Bill. And right there you can see just off the lip a little cut, a little die crack that goes and says through Caesar Rodney's name right there. That is the spitting horse. I didn't own one of these. It's pretty darn cool. This is a 1999. And, these are circulated coins, but still, to have that cool little air and to have it in my collection, I'm very appreciative. This next one is the pooping horse, the opposite. It came in one end and went out the other, ladies and gentlemen. And right there, you see it off of the rear of this horse right there, coming off, I think, or is that the right horse? Yeah, right off in between the legs and tail there, you see that little divot in there. In between those two legs is the quintessential pooping. This one here is, I think it's off both horses. That's the tail, but I see a little extra there, but I definitely see a big old pooper right there. So I think it's this front one. I'm not an expert on every air out there. If I'm missing something and you guys see it, always feel free to let me know. There's so much to know about coins and coin collecting that it's hard to get it all right, This one here is called the Leaky bucket. And I see it right there, the cut at the bottom. See all that buildup? The bucket is leaking onto the pump. This is the Homestead, Nebraska from 2015. Philly minted. Oops. Let me turn that back the other way around. Very nice. Again, thank you to Bill for these. These are really cool. So this is extra earth on the arc of the 2014 Philly. And this one, I'm not 100% sure. I think it's that stuff right at the top, that little bitty notch that sticks up. Or it might be here in the corner. But either way, I appreciate it. These are gifts, so this is something that will always stay in my deep stack, my collection, so to speak. I don't ever give gifts away or sell them or whatnot because, they're gifts, something to hold on to and to be cherished because somebody was kind enough to think about you. All right, this one says something about feeder finger 2020. The Salt River Bay. And I think it has to do with right in here. There's a little, where these two line up together, there's got a little bitty extra chunk there. I'm not an expert on these guys, so If I'm missing it, let me know what you think, because we all learn together. There's a lot that I know, and some things I don't. I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong or I don't know something 100%, but very, very cool. Looks like on this side we got a little bit of doubling going on in the "In God We Trust" there. Probably looks more like a machine doubling, but still a cool coin nonetheless, my friends. Very, very neat. Now we're to our last one, and this is the Memorial Park 2019 West Point minted. We'll show you that W right there. 2019 Memo Park. And a big thank you to Bill for putting this out. Very, very cool. And I think this one he might have just sent to me because it was a W, but I see in her arm there's something there. That might just be a scratch. Or maybe she got a fatter finger or something going on. Either way, I'm stoked that it's a W. The W quarters are worth quite a bit, and I don't really see them out here that often, to be honest with you. I've never found one in the wild yet. I'm hoping one day I will, but so far, no luck. Oklahoma was not one of the states that was distributed quarters to for the W series. It was Texas and I think Kentucky and Louisiana. A couple of states like that got direct sourcing from the mint for the W quarters, but unfortunately we didn't get them here. Anyways, if you want to correspond, it's ravenhawkcoins@gmail.com. Our P.O. Box is 721-296 Norman, Oklahoma 73070. Like always, please make sure to take care of one another. We'll see you real soon. Ravenhawk Coins, have a great day.